Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome to my channel. So today we're here to talk about my brick stash, and I was doing great. I'm gonna walk you through everything, but just for numbers sake, I don't know honestly when the last time I did one of these videos was, but I know the last time I double checked I had 19 bricks. I ideally want to have my collection at like 20, and I actually finished up a brick of Skinny Tippin', but then if you've watched my latest videos, I'm pretty sure my Scentsy Club haul went up and I got in 2 bricks in my Scentsy Club. So currently, if you're like, what are you even talking about? This big thing is a brick. Compared to like a bar here, they're pretty freaking big. It's like the size of 5.5, just over 5.5 bars. So they are massive. Currently, the only way to get bricks is through Scentsy Club. However, we are having our seasonal brick promotion, our holiday brick release coming soon, which isn't gonna help my brick numbers. So by the time I maybe do this next, I may have that set of bricks in my hand, because consultants get early access to it. But currently, like as of right now today, when I'm posting this, you can only get bricks in Scentsy Club. And basically the bricks in Scentsy Club just come in like our best-selling scents. The bricks that will come in the holiday brick promotion will be more like holiday themed winter bricks, if you will. So let's get into the numbers. I think I'm just gonna get the boring stuff out of the way. I think these first 2 stacks I honestly haven't used much from. So basically, here's what the situation is here. All these colored out marks is everything I had used since the last update. And then, so for instance, like this one, they aren't colored out. I've used 2. So these first 2 stacks, I feel like I haven't touched these, but I want to do this and then pull out any bricks that I want to work on for this month. So first up, we have Sweet Orange Pomander. This is like a spicy orange scent. I haven't made any progress on it, but also it's been summer, so it hasn't really been the time for it. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but honestly, it doesn't smell bad right now. I might leave this out. Depending where I end, I like to keep out at least 6 bricks at a time to like rotate through, because my storage only holds whatever the rest of that would be. 12, maybe? Is that right, math? 14? My storage holds 14 bricks, so I keep 6 out to like rotate through. And then I try to work on my bricks every Monday, but that hasn't been going so hot. So I might keep this one out potentially. Okay, and then next we have Spiced Eggnog. I have not worked on this at all either. These were from last year's brick release and they just weren't my favorite. This one doesn't smell bad though either. I don't know. Some of these are very fall that I want to keep, but these are almost like a little wintry, so I might hold on to them for another month before I get into them. Next I have this Vanilla Cinnamon Maple. This is actually a bar. Currently I haven't used any of these either. I think out of all of these, this is probably my least favorite. But it doesn't smell like, I feel like I remember not liking these as much as right now. I'm like, well, I guess they're not that bad. I think this one I'm going to probably make some samples and send out to my like VIP customers, because this is actually available in a bar right now. And like I said, originally it was my least favorite, so we'll see. And then I have 2 bricks of Ghostly Greetings. I definitely want to pull this one out. So this is kind of funny, like some of them are both kind of used. I'll probably work on this one just because it's a little bit further along. They are both juicy for the most part, especially this one. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a perfect time to work on this scent. Oh, she is juicy. Okay, but this is like a very, it's like got some berries and patchouli, and I absolutely freaking love it. Oh, it's just so good. It's so good. I think it has like black pepper. This one's not as sweaty, so I think I'm gonna work on this one first, but I do need to like pop this one up a little bit, but I'd love to see some progress on these. These are from September of 2020. So they're 2 years old, both of them. Even though this one has a sticker from 2/21, that's when I picked up in a clearance update, they're originally both from September 2020. So I definitely want to pull out at least one brick. If I could get through it all, that would be phenomenal. I could keep the next brick for the next fall, and then I have a bunch of bars. This scent is no longer available. I mistakenly took it out of my club. The good news is it was in a recent clearance update, and I feel like people were like, oh wow, this scent's actually better than like I thought it would be. So maybe we'll see it. That's like really being optimistic, but maybe we'll see it in a Bring Back My Bar. I would love to. These next ones are very Christmas, so I haven't worked on them. They're Crimson Berry Christmas. I have half a brick, I was gonna say clam, half a brick clam, and a full brick clam. So lots of wax with this. This is another favorite of mine. It smells like 'Tis the Season from Bath and Body Works, if you're familiar. It just has a little bit more berry and a little bit less spice. So they're very complementary towards one another, but it's not quite the season for this. But these are also from 2020, November at least. So a couple of months further along, but still definitely ones I need to work on this year for sure. I also have these like incredibly annoying baby hairs. Like they just won't stop. Okay, let's get into the next pile. So next I have up Vanilla Bean Buttercream. And hey guys, I actually worked on this since last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and color in. I finished half a cube and then another half cube. So 1 cube total. I love it. It's the first progress I've made. And I actually have these ones pre-chopped into fourths. Let me open it and show you. Here's a better view. So this brick is completely pre-chopped. I may keep this one out too because it's kind of good to use whenever. And if I need to keep out 6, I need to be mindful about which 6 I pull out. So if there's ever like a season, so even, I don't know an example necessarily, but if there's a season where, or a month where I'm like, I feel like I don't really have bricks to pull, I'll pull my more bakery bricks like these ones. Cause like I said, I always try to work on 6. One I definitely think I'm gonna work on this September is Welcome Home. So I got this last September, if you can tell by the personal date I made, but it looks incredibly juicy in the back. Let's open it. It also has a broken clam. And it's been here for a year. Really want to get this one. Oh, wow, it's actually not that juicy in the front. It looks very juicy in the back, though. So chopping this is going to be a delight. It looks extremely juicy. I don't know if you can tell that, but the front looked so much drier than this back does. So also, Welcome Home is a perfect scent for this time of year. It's described in the catalog as warm and welcoming with cinnamon spices, cinnamon and spices, something like that. But the way I have been describing it to people is the way my boss made a comment about it to me. And he was like, it smells like cinnamon sugar donuts in here. So now that I've heard that, I feel like I can't unsmell it. Perfect for this time of year. Honestly, perfect for all year if you're into that kind of just like warm, cozy scent in your home. But I'm going to keep that one out to work on as well, for sure. And then we have Jade Jasmine. I picked this up in the clearance update, flash sale, if you will, in March of this year. I have it dated March 2022, but I know this is from January 2021 because that's when this brick was available. I can't imagine that they repoured them specifically for that drop, but I dated it March 2022 anyway. Full brick. Haven't worked on it since then. But also this is very like bedroom specific. So I don't know. I feel like that's one I would pull if I like, it was getting old, which I guess it kind of is getting old based on when it was originally poured. Or the second kind of scenario when I would pull it is if I didn't have enough bricks to like pull, I guess. So I'm going to leave it in here for now. I'm not going to work on it during September, I don't think. This one I feel like is definitely a September scent, and October too. It's Walnut Raisin Muffin. So this is also from the clearance update back in the day when they had monthly bricks that they gave. So I got this in February of 2021, but this was really released in October of 2020. So another one I definitely need to work on. I have this bar in my club, but yet I refuse to work on my brick. Like, what am I doing? So this is definitely one I want to work on this month. And like I said, probably next month. It looks like I used half a clam or half a cube. So this is a half in here and I used the bottom half. So nice. I'm gonna mark that up. I like it. And I'm actually gonna set this one out for use. Okay, these next ones I'm not sure about. So we have Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. This one is technically from 2020 as well. In November, I picked it up during clearance in February also. This one is getting a little juicy. This one is difficult because it smells like a Thin Mint. However, it also smells, sorry, Corey doesn't like it. It smells like a Thin Mint and Corey doesn't like it. So I have to be creative when using this. I was using it in my like morning-ish time warmer and just mixing it with a very like vanilla type scent, so like vanilla bean buttercream. I don't have the same exact setup. I've moved a lot of warmers around, like of course I have. So I don't entirely know. I'll maybe get it out closer to like Christmas time or even post Christmas time. It's just not the right time for it right now. Salted caramel toffee brick. This is maybe one that I will keep out. I haven't worked on it, but this is available in the catalog right now. And I really like this scent actually. Every time I warm it, I'm like, ooh, that's really nice. So it's literally, if you like bakery, I would say go for it. It's very much like vanilla, caramel, butterscotch, toffee, like all those types of things. It's a good one. And it's available in the bar size in the catalog. And then also available in the catalog this go around is Fluffy Fleece. So I don't love this wax. I only have 5.5 cubes of it left, but I'll probably not work on it this month. It's just not the right time for me. I'll maybe work on this in more like December, January-ish. It's just not the right time. But I am almost done-ish with it. Like I'm getting closer compared to some of these other bricks. But if you haven't picked this up in laundry yet, it's amazing in the laundry. It's so strong in the laundry. It's great. Okay. Next, okay, we have Arctic Kiss. And this one I actually worked on 2 whole cubes. So I'm going to mark those off. It's always exciting getting to mark something that I used it, because as you can tell, not all of these are getting marked as used. But I don't actively try to pull for each of them once a month. Like I just try to set aside my 6 that I want to work on, and those are the ones I focus on. So this was in that pile. I'm glad I worked on it. I have been a little bit bad about working on my bricks. So Arctic Kiss is available right now. Personally, I think this is more of like a melon scent. I think it's like melon and cool air. So like, honestly, you could use it anytime. I feel like if I use it in the summer, I get more of like that melon note to come out. And if I use it in the winter, I get more of that like, it's not mint, but it gives like a cooling effect. Check it out. It's a really, really good bar. I just got this in Scentsy Club. It's baked apple pie. So this is a completely full clam, but I am going to leave this one out for right now, because this is perfect for the fall in September, you guys. Oh, I really do like that. And then I'm debating if I should also bring out Sugar Cookie. I just got this in my Scentsy Club as well. And as you can tell, I mentioned this before, but they have different packaging now in the brick. So this is I got these both just very recently in the month of August in my Scentsy Club, but this says Scentsy Club right on it, and this one doesn't. That makes me wonder if they're doing a little something different, or like is Sugar Cookie in another region's holiday brick promotion? I should look into that, because I was just like, why is this packaged differently? Does that mean it's not exclusive to Scentsy Club anymore? Because that would be awesome if they made the bricks just like all the time. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put in sugar cookie. Part of me feels like maybe I should put in my vanilla bean buttercream instead, since that brick is older, and then not put this in right now. I'll have to debate on that, because they're kind of interchangeable for mixing purposes, but also they're not. Like, to me, sugar cookie has more butter. It's delectable. Okay, coconut lemongrass. This one I worked on a cube, which has a lot of shavings in it still, and then this is actually a third of a cube, but it's kind of like sitting in the middle. I don't know if you can tell that. So this brick, I actually cut the cubes into thirds, and I might have did this with like my Arctic Kiss as well and stuff. I just felt like it was better than fourths, but it wasn't as much as halves, like wax quantity wise. So I did it into thirds, and I might have done some other ones that way too that I'm about to show you. So I just thought it was cool. Okay, I'm gonna mark off a whole cube. The Sharpie is like dead to start, and then it gets super dark at the end. And then I'm gonna mark off, so one full cube, and then just like a third on this one, like so. That's pretty good. I'm probably gonna put this one away for, I'm already at 5 that I want to pull out, and if I'm trying to only get to 6, I feel like that's pretty good. So sea salt and avocado, I ended up getting this in May. I have this full brick, but I did end up putting this bar in my club because I'm a little bit nervous about its fate. So this one got really messy in the chop here. Generally, if a bar isn't as soft, it will do this, but I don't know if you can tell, I don't want to tip this too much. I did cut this one also into thirds, but I haven't used it at all. I had good intentions this last month or two with my bricks pulled out, but I was being so bad about my Brick Mondays. I really wasn't being faithful to them. That sounds so funny. But I was really neglecting my Brick Mondays. So I am gonna actually put this one back. So sorry. And then the last brick I have to update you guys on, which is also unused, I know, it's Luna. So this one I got last September, and it actually is chopped. Can you tell that? Yeah, you can tell that. So I chopped this one also into thirds. And you know what, guys? I think for my 6th brick, I'm gonna pull this Luna. So lots of shavings here. I think I'm gonna pull this because I really like Luna. I know August is over. I really should have worked on August. I really like it in August personally, just because I feel like it's not too summery. It's like the perfect kind of bridge between not overly summery, even though it's a floral, and kind of like cozy because it has that sandalwood and the jasmine and those types of notes. I personally really like it in like an August. So I didn't get to it then. And then I feel like September I could probably still use it. I'm kind of also debating, I mean, it's great in the bedroom, but I'm also debating too that it would kind of be a nice one to put throughout the open concept if I knew we were having people over. So I think that's why I kind of originally had pulled it the last go around, because I was thinking we were maybe going to have some visitors who may potentially be sensitive, and I was thinking this would be a great one to kind of put all over the house, like in my open concept warmers versus like ghostly greetings. Even though, you know, it's kind of more in this seasonal Halloween fall time, and I would love ghostly greetings, I want to be respectful. So I was considering putting this in, but then I don't think they're actually going to come anymore, but I think I'm going to keep this out just in case. It's a year old. And then here's my deal. So I have my 6. I have ghostly greetings, welcome home, walnut raisin muffin, salted caramel toffee, baked apple pie, and Luna. Then I still have my sugar cookie and my vanilla bean buttercream. I could just put those on the top in my brick storage, and then I could still pull from them and mix with them. Even though they're not in the technical melting basket, that could work. I just need to make sure I chop some of these that I haven't chopped yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my brick stash and my little brick update. I'm hoping that I can get better and start doing these videos more monthly. I think the last one I did honestly was like early July. I just feel like it's been a long while, but I would love to start doing these more on a monthly basis so you can see how much I use in a month. I guess even bi-monthly wouldn't be the end of the world. I kind of fell off the wagon for a little bit there, so I do apologize. But since we do have the holiday brick release coming, I feel like it's a great time to make a push to finish some of these. So that's what I'm gonna work on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite brick is from what I have down below. Let me know what your favorite brick is if I don't have one of them. I'm really bummed I missed some of the brick releases that were like the, oh my gosh, are we getting it in Bring Back My Bar? Like, not cinnamon chai latte, but there was another one that caramel vanilla delight. It actually did come in to Bring Back My Bar. Like, some of those bricks would have been awesome, I feel like. So let me know your favorite. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.